Hey guys, how you doing? So I want to talk about food and the relationship that we have with food. I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I have been struggling with it for a while now. I've been on this journey for I don't know about 15 months now, and it's been very difficult, especially the last 3 months probably, where I just feel like my relationship with food is bad, and I'm not quite sure how to get out of it, to be honest with you. I am doing intermittent fasting. I feel good about that. It's not perfect. There's times where I eat at 10:30, where I really don't want to eat until 12, but there's just times where I'm really hungry and I need to go ahead and eat something, especially during the day at work. The biggest thing that I struggle with is self-control, and the second part of that is wanting to eat healthier food. That's a struggle for me. Whenever I get stressed out, I gravitate towards food that's bad for you, whether it's candy, chips, whatever that may look like. I gravitate towards that, where instead of going, hey, you know what, just to fill my stomach so I feel better, I should have some carrots and celery or cucumbers, some, vegetables. I should be eating vegetables or something to get me through that time. But right now I'm still struggling with basically 40 something years of bad habit, right? I mean, I've been eating bad all my life. I've never really been into vegetables. This is the first time in my life where I actually liked bell peppers. I enjoy those now. So there's been changes, and there's been a lot of good changes in my life going through this journey, but what I'm finding right now is I'm lost. I'm lost on how to get control of the problems I'm having with food. So I've started intermittent fasting. I'm happy with that. I do feel pretty good actually doing it, and I was worried about it when, going in and working out early, like on a Saturday morning where I fasted all night. I was worried I would crash, but I haven't. I've actually felt good, powered through all my workouts at night, after, because I would start eating at noon. So by the time I was working out, I already had at least 1,000 calories in me and feeling good through the workout, and I haven't been crashing at all. That's been a big deal for me, and so that piece is great, feeling better. However, I've been doing this for 3 weeks. I haven't lost a pound, not 1 pound. Checked my weight the other day. I was still 211. I was pretty discouraged, and here's what happened. So I was discouraged by it, and that day I just went on a binge. I went and I had a big thing of carne asada chips and beans and rice and all that with it, and then I had a piece of pizza, and then I had ice cream, and then it was really weird. It was like I was paying myself back for being, for struggling, and not paying myself in a good way, but like torturing myself in the sense that, hey, you know what? I'm so stinking mad at myself. I can't lose any weight, and I just went and I just binged on food. And the next day I thought about it. Wow. I mean, honestly, like, what was that all about? No positive came from that at all. Again, my whole mindset was, oh, you can't have anything. You can't have anything. Well, that doesn't work for me. It just doesn't. I've tried it many, many, many times to go super strict, and I always crash and burn when I do that. So finding the happy medium is where I need to get to, but I need to be able to still lose weight, right? I'm still struggling with that. So how do I get there? To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm completely lost with that. I've looked at different, I've done different meal plans and meal prepping plans, and I've gone super strict on food, and I've gone, where I'm not, and so right now I'm just kind of walking through this journey going, okay, well, what do I do here? I'm looking at all kinds of options, trying to figure out what would work for me, what would motivate me and excite me to do it and enjoy it and stay on it, right? The intermittent fasting piece, for the most part, I'd say at least 90-95% I've stayed on it pretty good. But I'd say about 90. Definitely 10% of the time where I eat either sooner than I should or maybe a little bit later than I should, which isn't great, but I'm not going to beat myself up over that piece. What I am beating myself up over is my self-control issues that I've had for years when it comes to food. And literally to the point where when I was eating junk all the time, I could go to Del Taco and I'd say, I'm just going to get a burrito, a fry, and a drink, and that's it. Well, I would be leaving there with 2 burritos, a taco, a tostada, the biggest fry they had, and a chocolate shake. But just 5 minutes before that, I told myself what I was not going to do. And so that self-control has been an issue my entire life when it comes to food. And that's an area that, I think it's the biggest struggle I have. It's going to take the most work to get to a good place. So what I'm asking for you guys is just to throw some comments down below and just tell me what you do, Tell me what kind of meal plans you're on, or what kind of diet you're doing, or lifestyle change for food. I mean, really, we need to get away from calling them diets, and we need to get to a lifestyle change, right? This is what this is, and I understand this is a journey, so there's a lot of work in it, and there's gonna be ups and downs. My goal is to get away from these really high peaks and then crashing. And right now, I'm crashing, and I'm super afraid of going backwards. And as it is, I've already gone backwards some. I've already, I was at 195. I've gone all the way up to 211, went down to 201, back to 211 or 210 in that range. And so I'm petrified of that. But so what kind of existence is that, right? As I'm going through this and I get to the point where I'm so stressed out that, oh man, I'm not losing weight. Oh man, what do I do here? How do I eat this? I'm so hungry, I'm going to eat this bad stuff, because in my mind, I'm nourishing my body, but I'm also pleasuring myself in the sense of food, right? Like, I've satisfied myself, really. And how do you get out of that? I don't know. So I'm going to continue to take one step at a time. I'm going to continue to try to find what will work for me. But I would love suggestions from you, just to kind of think on things, right? I've jumped so many different directions, and at some point, there's got to be something out there that works for me, And I see a lot of people where they're able to do one thing and stay on it for a long time because it works for them, right? So for me, I know that I have self-control issues, that I like junk food, and then so what can I do to have something in my life where it works for me, with even a little bit of food here and there. It's just, I need to find a place where I can stay on it consistently, where it would help lean me out some. At this point, I'd be happy to be running around 195. My thought was 180, 185. I've never even got close to that. So is that unrealistic for me, right? I'm almost 46 years old, but it doesn't mean that I couldn't get there. It just means, how much effort does that take for me to get there when I'm struggling right now just to get to under 200? So these are all the thoughts that are going through my mind, and I talked to a lot of people. I talked to John, Obese to Beast, Mike, Eric, Corey, Kyle, everyone over at CrossFit Darkside, and they gave me great ideas, but I've got to find something that's going to work for me. And so, this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while, because really I just want to confess to you guys that I am struggling with this in a major way, and I really don't know how to get out of it. But what I can tell you is I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up on this journey, because it's too important to me, for my health, for my family, and really for all you guys out there that I want to help support and lift up as well, and help motivate if I can. And so hopefully you're looking at this and go, okay, I'm not the only one out there that's struggling, right? You can see that there's a lot of us that do struggle with it, and how do we handle it? The way I'm handling it is I'm talking to you. I'm sharing it with you. I'm being open with you guys, so that I'm not being one way on the camera and then another way off of it, right? I want to be genuine, and I want to, just be real to you guys at all times. So this is the struggle that I'm going through. Anyways, I just want you guys to know I love you guys so much. You guys inspire me. I'm so stoked to be a part of this journey with all you guys and to see the successes that you guys have in your lives. I'm going to keep getting after it. I'm going to keep working hard. And again, I just ask that you'd comment below if you have anything to add to it. Let me know what you're going through. Let me know of ideas that you've done. I'd appreciate it. And again, I just hope you have an awesome weekend. And I will touch base with you guys later. All right, bye. See ya.